I grew up in South Africa, very fortunate to have 3 great years with the Sharks. Left being Currie Cup champion, luckily to join Saracens at the end of 2008. Have had 6 fantastic years with Saracens. Won a premiership with Saracens, been to Heineken Cup semi-final. Very honoured and privileged to have represented England. Was picked in the Six Nations in 2012. Have obviously been a part of the squad ever since. Have 18 caps. And in the summer of 2013 joined the Lions on their Australian tour and played 2 games with the Lions. At the moment we've been through the mill. I think we've had about 25-30 games already this season, so the training load is a little bit reduced, and at Saracens we're quite different to other clubs. We take the day off before the game. Most clubs would do a light sort of captain's run. So it's usually 3 full days training and at least 2 days recovery. I think with rugby, recovery is a premium concern for every player. I think the amount of torture you put your body through in an 80-minute game, but also during the training week, you really have to take every measure to make sure you're in tip-top shape. Had a call from my grandfather in Durban, South Africa, who had just recently seen his orthopedic surgeon. After 80 years of playing sports, wear and tear, and living a life of excess, his joints had become under incredible strain, and he mentioned to me if I'd heard about Flexiseq, and after doing some digging had just recently launched in the UK, and we sent him some tubes back and he's had some great results. He's obviously eased his pain and discomfort and allowed him to lead a more fulfilled life. Subsequently, obviously have started using it myself. It's definitely something that you can apply twice daily, in the mornings and at night. Ankles, shoulders, places where we receive a lot of impact. Especially in the contact zone of rugby. It's a great product to just provide that lubrication and make sure everything's working really well. I think for a player it just means that you haven't left any stone unturned. I think if you've ticked every box in terms of recovery and preparation for a games, it gives that confidence for you to perform in a game, and Flexiseq can help you improve and make sure you're fighting fit whenever you're called upon. It's very unfortunate. I think in recent years we've seen a higher percentage of players having to retire due to injury, and that's very unfortunate for both the players and the game. I think the more a player can look after himself and have that wellness aspect about him as a player, hopefully you can prevent, but obviously in certain circumstances injuries dictate and not much can be done. I think if you can sort of look after those wear and tear injuries that ultimately prevent you from playing, a product like Flexiseq can really help you and aid you in that process. I think the huge benefits for Flexiseq is that it's a drug-free, safe product for every sportsman and sportswoman to use. I think if you look across the sporting spectrum of the applications it could be used in, the Flexiseq will provide a great biolubrication for the joints in easing some of their discomfort and pain, and hopefully providing a great wellness product for them to pursue their dreams. If you think across the sporting spectrum of cricket, rugby, football, tennis, taekwondo, I think all these sports, Flexiseq does have a place in the market in helping and easing pain and providing a great wellness product to every individual.